Hi, my name is Daniel Thompson, and I am the sports editor of the Purdue Exponent. We just got the chance to sit down with former Purdue diver and Olympic gold medalist David Boudia, and we talked to him about everything from when he started diving to his plans in the 2016 games in Rio. So what's going through your head when you're standing at the podium, gold medal, they're raising the flag? What's your thought process?
That's the wildest memory moment at the Olympic Games was, I mean, that's what you dream of, middle of the podium, international anthem playing, and that moment, just total memories flying through my head of how I got there, because, you know, it just wasn't me on that podium, it was the hard work of Adam, my family, my friends, my fiance, and, you know, Purdue has been such a support system to my past 3 years here, and it's incredible able to share that with them too.
So how did you get started diving? I mean, how do you get started going up there? Just say, hey, I want to jump off this.
Yeah, that's not common. But at 96, I wanted to be an Olympian, and so I told my parents that, and of course, like the supportive parents, they're like, all right, David, but you know, probably in the back of their mind, they're like, this kid's crazy, but they drove me to gymnastics, drove me to soccer, any sport that I was trying to go in, and found this sport called diving in 2000 that I've never heard of, and got good fairly quickly, and I stuck with it, and now 12 years after starting, I'm Olympic champion.
David, we talked before this, and this is everything you wanted 4 years ago, and you came back and said this year medals are, that wasn't the ultimate result, that's not what you were chasing, but now putting everything in perspective, how good does it feel to come back with not one but 2 medals?
Yeah, it's kind of ironic when you, in 2008, when you're chasing after something, you want it so bad, and you don't get it, and then, you know, 4 years later when you change your perspective going into it, and, you know, medals weren't everything going into it, and so the results, two medals, I mean, I couldn't have dreamed of this, but, you know, it just shows when you switch your perspective on something and you do process goals in between that, and you know, you build on those goals, and you know, the results, you know, outcome is what finishes.
Talk about the opening ceremonies. Did you get to meet anybody cool from Team USA or anything?
Yeah, 2008 was great because I got to meet, you know, pretty much all the big name athletes, but walking into opening ceremonies, in front of me was half the basketball team, and behind me was the rest of the half, so I was sandwiched right in between them. And
so no one could see you.
Well, yeah, no one could see me. I was the short guy underneath, but everyone was asking for those pictures, and so I was just sat there and I chilled, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go walk in with the men's basketball team.
So what's next? Where do you go from here? You come start taking classes again? Yeah. Training again?
Oh man, I don't want to think
Become
about
a student?
Don't classes start Monday?
They do.
Yeah. Sorry for the reminder, Dave.
Yeah, we're going to take a step back. I plan to take a full load this semester, but considering the recent circumstances that happened last week, I think I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to do at least 1 to 2, but you know, I have a big year coming up still. I'm getting married. That's probably going to be the pivotal best moment of my entire life, even better than gold, and so I can't wait to marry Sunny in October. And this is going to be a whirlwind adventure, and I'm ready to tackle it full on.
Before you left, you said that you might go to Rio and think about another sport to compete in.
Yeah.
Are you still giving any thought to that, and maybe you want to shed some light on what that sport is?
Of course, and I can shed some light on it. So this could be way outside shot, but I'm a big dreamer. Dreaming's not a bad thing, so now that I have 4 months off from diving, I'm going to give a shot at gymnastics, just the vaulting of it. I did gymnastics before diving, so you know, you watch Michaela Maroney, she'd be an incredible diver, but she kind of inspired me. I think it's possible, so I'm going to go down to Indy. Bridget Sloan, silver medalist in Beijing, used to train over by where we work out, and so I might give her coach a call.
But still plan to dive in Rio as well?
Of course, yeah. Diving's obvious, so after the 4 months, I'll go back to the drawing boards. I don't know if I'm going to do 10 meter again. This is a beautiful ending to that 10 meter career, but definitely going to keep doing synchro with Nick McCory, and maybe try to bounce on the lower board.
Dave, you got asked this before. Morgan Burke, I interviewed him yesterday. He didn't even know the answer to this. I'm pretty sure you're the first gold medalist from Purdue. None of us were alive. Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time, and I don't know if anyone's told you specifically. What does that mean to represent this university?
That's it's amazing to represent Purdue University. I think the last Olympic gold medalist is in 1908, and so I've been bringing the gold back to Purdue to just so that Purdue athletics is a sport to be reckoned with, an athletic facility. So, you know, representing Purdue at the Olympic Games, representing the United States at the Olympic Games, it's amazing. Purdue has offered so much to me, offered so much support, and just backed me up 100%. And you know, they're a huge reason why I've had so much success at the